A most pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be, friends. And welcome into a Monday night edition of Delaware Hockey Night presented by 412 Communications. Coverage of the Avon Grove Red Devils, whom we haven't seen a whole heck of a lot here this season. Good to reunite with our old friends from just over the Delaware, Pennsylvania arc. Tonight they take on the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats in Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League action. And go time not that far away as warm-ups have just concluded. James Witherite flying solo on the DHN airwaves this evening. Our assistant producer, Broadway Joe Sindoni. Our lead videographer here tonight as well. And good to have the old band back together for a Monday night tilt. Just north of Valley Forge. For Owen J. Roberts, Charles Davis, leading goal scorer, 28 goals on the season, will take the opening faceoff. 89 feet behind him stands Shane Towler, who's 9-3-0 on the year with a .320 goals against average. Johnny Pepe steps in for the opening faceoff for Avon Grove with Justin Mackley between the pipes for the black-clad Devils. On the season, he's 8-1 with a .256 goals against average, and here comes Roberts on the initial attack. Drop pass from Promatti led to a Drew Barone shot, which was steered wide in the net front area. Actually, it's Owen Elatar getting the nod tonight for the Avon Grove Devils. 0-1. Actually, 0-2 on the season in net. Little brother of longtime Avon Grove defenseman Caleb Elatar, who's now playing ACHA Men's Division I hockey for Drexel University in Philadelphia. Hits headman pass to Gorman was blocked down. Recovering for Avon Grove was Jack Demboski up the far side. And plays whistle dead. 44 seconds into the opening period. An icing against the Devils will send them back into their zone for the following faceoff. First period brought to you by First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players in and around Delaware. Under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, their clinics, and their growing summer tournament program by visiting firststateicehockey.com. And we'll have the spring-summer curriculum updated for you in just a few days. Harrison failed to clear. Ethan Bochansky gave the puck away on the doorstep. Nate Crossan streaks up ice. Headman up the near dots to Will Gorman. He tries to set up a cross-ice feed to Chandler. Shot was stick behind the cage. Chandler recovers. He gives this away on the welcome mat to Grady Jones, second leading scorer for O.J. Roberts with 19 goals on the season. He skates coast to coast. His shot into a 1-on-2 was high, wide, and long. And Crossan recovers behind his own net, but the forechecking pressure of Charles Davis gets in his way. It's backhanded free by Harrison, and now Brendan Chandler tries to launch the vulcanized rubber in from center, but it's blocked as soon as he got rid of it. Davis back into Avon Grove territory, steered to the near corner. Tercey forced to pass back to the point. McAteer throws the puck in from long range. It is blocked out of the slot, corralled now by Ian D'Ambrosio, and left up the right wing boards to Schindler, who cuts to the center and leaves the puck further to Drew Kennedy. Fourth line on the attack now for Avon Grove. Schindler tied up in the near corner, and this puck is brought back up the middle. Davis trying to connect with Promatti. That pass evades the reach of Cale Promatti and was turned back by Ricky Wright the other way. Appears Kevin Vina is one of our officials tonight. We've yet to be able to identify the other. And O.J. Roberts is guilty of an icing. Exactly 2.5 minutes into the first of 3 17-minute periods. From center ice in Oaks, Pennsylvania. Two layers of netting obscuring our view of the Owen J. Roberts zone, but As he so masterfully does, Broadway Joe Sindoni, bringing you this game in pictures as clearly as anyone can. Jake Saunders hassled behind his own net, driven by Lucas Jenna into the corner board, separated from the puck. Matt Olivere tried to set up a net front chance for Thompson. Coyne brought it back the other direction. Fennessy steals the puck 20 feet inside the Avon Grove blue line, and this puck is volleyed back across neutral territory. Thrown by Bacalao. Up the left wing boards, Joseph Bacalao, a key component in the Westtown Quakers 18AA team during weekends. And now Fennessy pushes his way beyond center. Amid heavy traffic along the near boards, he dumped the puck in behind the Owen J. Roberts goal. The Devils change, and Kieran Coyne backhanded the puck over center. Pepe called offside on his entry of the Owen J. Roberts zone. The Devils trying to catch the home team in the midst of a line change of their own. But an offside infraction brings us a pause in play with 13:20 to go in the opening frame. Kevin Vina drops the puck. Play resumes just above the Owen J. Roberts blue line. And the Wildcats' Drew Barone tries to lower his shoulder and bulldoze past center. Ultimately to no avail. Race on for the puck the other way. Crossan, or rather that was Foster Wilkins, who couldn't get to it, creating a delayed offside. And the counterattack of Owen J. Roberts will be called back offside as Charles Davis was preceded into the zone by Cale Permatti up the center. Davis and Crossan, top face-off men meet directly in front of us. Crossan in front of his own bench recovers. This puck is led to Chandler. Davis lifts his stick as he barrels in to the low slot on the Owen J. Roberts side. Evan Tretovic slowed up deep in the Roberts zone. The other 73, Evan Foster, recovers behind his own cage, pushed by Gorman to the near side. He completes the breakout pass to Permatti. One-on-one, Permatti. Tretovic with the stick check, disrupting the shot from the top of the near circle. Puck skitters into the far corner of the Avon Grove end. 5 minutes nearly into this first period, no score between Avon Grove and Owen J. Roberts. Stretch pass from Chandler to Gorman, led to a point-blank shot from just inside the left dot, and Shane Towler squared up for the easy save. Schindler recovers at center. Gorman has space again up the left wall. Slap shot, sticked right into the low slot by Towler. Nobody home to finish on the rebound, and Charles McAteer recovered the puck for the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats, but failed to work clear. Tercey turns up the forward-checking pressure, forced a poor breakout pass off the far boards. Schindler to Fennessy, gets the momentum going from right to left again. Avon Grove, if you're just joining us, clad in their away black sweaters tonight, moving right to left in the first period. Owen J. Roberts in those, I guess we call them tan sweaters, working from left to right, red numbers, red yolks. And a long shot from over the blue line, frozen by Owen Elatar for a pause in play with 11 minutes, 20 seconds to go. In opening period action, no score from Oaks. Henry Tesoriero won the face-off at the far circle for Owen J. Roberts. But as play worked in low, the Devils emerged with the puck, and Ian D'Ambrosio put on the brakes at the left point after gaining the zone. Centering feed to Fennessy resulted in a shot that was blocked by Bacalao, subsequently cleared up ice, recovered by Fennessy, who circles behind his own goal. Fennessy chips this puck beyond D'Ambrosio, using him as a screen, but couldn't chase it down in the Roberts zone before Bacalao took it away. In comes Matt Oliveri with a backhand shot from the right half wall. He barrels behind the cage, lost his footing, careened into the end boards, and a one-on-one emanates the other direction. Tesoriero was disrupted, crossing through the slot. Oliveri launches the puck off the corner board's far side. Thompson stepped up to apply pressure to Bacalao, forced the turnover, but the Lucas Jenna shot was wide. We're nearing the 7-minute mark of the first period. No score from Oaks center ice. Tesoriero up the middle. Finds Primati. Drop pass, nobody home. Matt Oliveri, that big oak tree centering this fourth line. Flips the puck ahead to Jenna, who gains center and dumped in to enable a changing of the guard for the Avon Grove Red Devils. Primati up the middle, 2-on-2. He goes bar down to score. Cale Primati. Draws first blood for the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats. It is 1-0. Sandwiched by a pair of defensemen. In the high slot, Primati off the centering feed from Davis took aim. Went bar down on Owen Elatar. And put Owen J. Roberts up 1-0 early. Tretovic gains center. Flips the puck in behind the Owen J. Roberts goal. Partial changing of the guard for the Devils. Puck rolls back the other direction. Right toward Elatar, who was forced to cover up for a pause in play with 9:13 to go in the opening period of this 1-0 hockey game. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Andrew Watson trying to preserve momentum for the Wildcats. Nearly gave the puck away in the neutral zone. Bochanski couldn't maintain, trying to drop back to McAteer at the point, but he failed to connect, and the Devils recover just above the Roberts blue line. Chandler got a shot away up top the left circle into the glove of Towler for a break in the action with 8:44 to go in the opening period. It is 1-0 Owen J. Roberts with the early advantage. As we look together through what seems to be 45 layers of netting. And no, we didn't pull that number out of thin air. That 45 came from Nate Crossan, who was in for the face-off for Avon Grove. It ultimately led to a shot from Brendan Chandler at the left dot, leading scorer for the Devils with 11 on the season. Couldn't beat Towler here, who holds for another pause with 8.5 minutes to go in the first. And the Wildcats with an early 1-0 lead. Davis won the draw to the right of his netminder. Puck is held in by Demboski off the failed Karam shot. In the slot, Drew Kennedy fanned on the centering pass, wearing the number 44, which once belonged to Connor Crimes. D'Ambrosio to Harrison. He rolls the puck to Tercy behind the cage, but the other 71. Charles Davis brings it back up ice for the Cats. He tried to connect with Primati up the near wall, but the puck was tipped from him at the blue line and pushed back down ice by Ian D'Ambrosio. Outmanned by Wildcats, he circles the perimeter of the zone, waits for the reinforcements to come in. But a poke check from Primati forced D'Ambrosio back nearly to his own goal line to recover the puck. Foster steps up, holds the left point for the Wildcats off the failed clear. This is shoveled by D'Ambrosio. Back up ice. Icing waved off by whomever Kevin Vina's partner on this game is. For the life of us, we can't figure out who the second member of the officiating team tonight is, but so it goes. Play continues on in the Wildcat zone as we near the 10-minute mark of the first period. There is a shot from Tretovic at the right point. Was blocked down and away by Towler, and after a scrap for the rebound, Grady Jones carries the puck back beyond center, flips it beyond both Vina and Tretovic, chases it down behind the cage, but overskated it directly behind Elatar's office, enabling Tretovic to try to clear, ultimately to no avail, as Bochanski protected the left point. This puck is tipped up ice by Hunter Thompson. Avon Grove getting some fresh legs on. Stretch pass out of the Wildcats' D zone from McAteer, tipped by Jones behind the Avon Grove goal. And Tesoriero broke up the Devils' breakout attempt. Maclia way guilty of an offside as Henry Tesoriero was ahead of the play by a good 15 feet. It's a wonder this stays just above the Avon Grove line, as Tesoriero made no attempt whatsoever to get back onside. Here comes Maclia again. Makia on the doorstep, gets the puck back, leaves it to Tesoriero. His shot from the top of the right circle just missed the near post. Hit, could not clear. Saunders tried to protect the point. Makia back to his own blue line. Left the puck to Bacalao. And this is thrown by Tesoriero into the rafters and out of play with 5 minutes and 34 seconds to go. In the first period, Owen J. Roberts with a 1-0 lead, and the face-off is spotted at center ice. To resume play. Nate Crossan couldn't stick handle past Davis. Chandler dumps the puck over the line but gives it away to Evan Foster. 3 Owen J. Roberts players with double-digit goals so far this season. Charles Davis with 28. Grady Jones with 19. Cale Primetti, who scored for Owen J. Roberts at the 7-11 mark of the first period, now with 14, and here he's denied on a 2-on-1. Puck hotly contested behind the Avon Grove goal, backhanded by Harrison up the near point. This is thrown in by Richard Pupek, and it skips into Elatar's glove with 4:55 to go in opening period play. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in Claymont, Delaware. Not far from Fred Rust Arena, the Skating Club of Wilmington, and Iceworks. Can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, barbecue chicken, all on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides that are sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont. Open for takeaway lunch Monday through Saturday, or to place a catering order, call 3. We've got the number somewhere. The script is not in front of me for this read, unfortunately. We can tell you this, the web address, sidsbbqandjerky.com. That's what we get for trying to give you the Sids ad from memory. Inside the final 4 minutes of the first period. It's a 1-0 hockey game, and here's that Sid's BBQ and Jerky number, 302-439-4937. Call them, they'll make your stomach and your taste buds happy. 3.5 minutes to go in the first period. Puck is trapped at the far corner of the Roberts zone. Extracted by Crossan, left to right. His shot at the left point, blocked up in the air. It was Lucas Jenna who won that puck battle in the near corner as the fourth line is on now for Avon Grove. Thompson tries to work the puck in deep, but it's taken away from him by Watson. This is pushed clear and will come back and icing with exactly 3 minutes remaining in the opening period of play. Lone goal of the hockey game to this point, coming from Cale Primetti, who split the wickets in the mid-slot and went bar down. 7 minutes, 11 seconds into this contest. And here's another odd man rush for the Cats. Tesoriero, bothered by Demboski at the right dot, got a shot away. It was blockered away by Owen Elatar. Foster Wilkins pushes this puck up ice. Hit, tries to race it down. His stick lifted by Pupek, and they collide in the far corner of the Roberts zone. Puck rolls behind the cage. Pepe steps up to apply forechecking heat on Henry Tesoriero. And Tesoriero pushes this back beyond center. Demboski recovers cross-ice feed, sets up Wilkins right in front of his bench. Ahead it went to Pepe. He couldn't connect with Hit. Puck taken away by Foster, brought back beyond center, recovered by Jacob Schindler as we come to the final 2:10 of the first period. A fast-paced hockey game from Oaks center ice, and a stretch pass from Schindler found Crossan, but his shot in a 2-on-2 was deflected by Saunders in behind the goal. First penalty of the game coming up. It will be against the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats as Kevin Vina's arm pops up in the air. And with 1 minute and 52 seconds to go in the first period, Saunders heads off for elbowing. And the Avon Grove Red Devils are headed for the first time tonight to the Primo Power Play. You too can score on the Primo Power Play. Visit your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. And Brendan Chandler scores on the Primo Power Play. A snipe from the bottom of the left circle makes this a 1-1 hockey game. Crossan left this to Chandler. We're at time and space just below the dot. And Ian D'Ambrosio gets the secondary assist. A Primo Power Play goal at 15:26. In the first period, and we're all knotted up 1-1. For Brendan Chandler, leading scorer for the Devils. That is his 12th goal of the season. Net front feed the other way from Jones, nobody home. Fennessy tries to strip the puck from Armstrong in the far corner. Armstrong pile drives his way through traffic below the cage. 1 minute remaining in the period. Tercey regains the puck, couldn't carry it clear as Pupek held right in front of the Avon Grove bench, but he backhands the puck over the glass and out of play. 53 seconds remain in the opening frame. A 1-1 hockey game. And the face-off will be spotted just above the Avon Grove blue line, as that puck sailed over the glass straight off an Owen J. Roberts stick. Davis wins the neutral zone draw, leaves the puck back to McAteer. He slams it off the near boards. Oliveri tips it back to center. McAteer recovers. Barone bats the puck in over the Avon Grove line. This is chased down by Davis, but he's double-teamed behind the goal. Harrison tries to protect the puck. Barone lays a hip in on him. Davis sets up Primati with a beautiful net front feed. And the Wildcats have reclaimed the lead. Davis to Primati again. Net front feed officially at 16:29 in the first period. Makes this a 2-1 hockey game. Roberts with the advantage in a back and forth, high-paced first period. Cross-ice pass intended for Mason Hit was tipped back into Avon Grove territory by Saunders. Hit now to Wilkins. More time up the right side. Wilkins couldn't connect with Pepe cleanly in the slot. Puck is gathered in and rolled clear by Kieran Coyne right as the first period comes to its conclusion. The score through 17 minutes, Owen J. Roberts 2, Avon Grove 1. Avon Grove Red Devils hockey on Delaware Hockey Night. We'll be back after the first intermission.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night. Avon Grove Red Devils coverage, and off-ice official's best friend was hanging out in the penalty box during that first intermission. Assessed 2 minutes for roughing of the RUFFING variety. Always a pleasant sight. And 8 seconds into the second period, Avon Grove's guilty of an offside. Period 2 coverage brought to you by the Hooper family, longtime supporters of University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey, and of tonight's coverage of the Avon Grove Red Devils on Delaware Hockey Night TV. Crossan stripped of the puck by Davis at the far half wall. Gorman recovers. He skates a tight circle in the corner to try to generate some space, but he gave the puck away to Primati. Cale Primati slowed up in the neutral zone by the reaching stick of Owen Fennessy. Towler steadies. Bacalao works the puck to the far corner. Saunders couldn't loft it clear. Gorman backhand off the pads of Towler. Crossan's follow-up chance was high and wide. Davis won the battle for the rebound. This is poked by Wright into the zone. Gorman tried to snipe from 32 feet, but his shot at the top of the right circle was steered just wide by Shane Towler. D'Ambrosio at the left point protects. He gives the puck back to Saunders in deep. Tercey steps up to try to engage the puck handler, but this is lofted clear by Cale Primati, and it will come back in icing with 15 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the second period of a 2-1 hockey game. Advantage the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats. Dominic Tercey and Ethan Bochansky in for the attacking zone draw. Tercey left the puck back ultimately to Caleb Harrison holding the left point. Demboski with some help now on the near side from Kennedy. But they were overpowered by the Roberts defensive corps. Tercey forces action back into the neutral zone. A long shot from Richard Pupek into Owen Elatar's glove with 15 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the second period. We need some classic rock or some Lady of Spain or something during stoppages. It just, I don't know. Feels kind of stale otherwise. D'Ambrosio's shot from long range into the pads of Towler couldn't set up a Kennedy second chance opportunity. Pupek caroms the puck to the near point, which was held by Demboski. Bochanski leaves this below the goal. Kennedy got it back to Demboski. But the Wildcats en masse steamroll clear. Puck got lost effectively in front of the Avon Grove bench. Devils steamroll forward. Drew Kennedy slowed up 10 feet inside the zone. Dumped the puck into the near corner. It was brought out by Pupek the other way. Held in by Schindler off the failed clear. His shot from the left point caught by Towler, who holds for the pause with 14:09 to go in the second period of a 2-1 game. Here's that long Schindler shot again. He stepped up to within 40. Tried to snipe one, but Towler up with the glove save. Preserves for the Wildcats. Bacalao behind the goal. Tries to chip the puck up the far side. Thompson digs the puck free from a to-his-side scrum. Oliveri can't get it back from Bacalao. He plays it up the far side to Alexander Makia. Makia wins the dump and chase. Cycles the puck to Tesoriero in the near corner. Net front feed didn't connect, as Avon Grove dropped all 5 guys inside the dots. Jenna long shot, bounces wide of the goal. Oliveri in the far corner recovered, couldn't set up Thompson net front. 2-on-2 the other way. Tesoriero took a stick check from Wilkins on his way through the neutral zone. That resulted in a rush shot that was deflected easily to the near corner by Elatar. Johnny Pepe, confronted by Davis, kicks the puck away. Near side, Pepe chased it down, threw it off the end boards. Saunders recovered. This is an icing against the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Wilkins lost a mitten. He fishes for the centering pass opportunity, but challenged by Davis, couldn't find it. Wilkins, yet hassled by both Davis and Saunders, stripped of the puck in the corner. Davis chips it ahead to Primati. Another 2-on-1 for the Wildcats. It was a Ricky Wright poke check that took the puck away, but Davis walked it back in. And he puts Owen J. Roberts up 3-1. Charles Davis, after assisting the first 2 goals, gets his 29th of the season. Walking this past Owen Elatar. To score at the 4:51 mark of the second period and give the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats a 3-1 advantage. Wilkins' wayward glove is being returned to the Avon Grove bench. Harrison returns the puck up the far boards. Chandler looking for his second goal. Shot from 30 feet, high and into the glass. Demboski from the near point was denied by a Towler stick save. Crossan to Gorman below the net. Gorman surveys his options on the wraparound, but is steered wide. Crossan couldn't bring down the net front feed. It's worked around to Kennedy. Gorman on the doorstep, no good. It was rather Harrison working the far side. Look from this angle like a 44 on the sleeve rather than a 14. Chandler protects, gives the puck away to Bochanski, clogging the slot. This is lofted up ice, blocked down by Jack Demboski over the center dot. In comes Demboski in a 2-on-2, stick save by Towler. Puck is loose in front. After Jack Demboski chased down the rebound, Failed net front scoring chances. Gorman couldn't dig that rebound free either. But an icing against Owen J. Roberts will give the Avon Grove Devils an attacking zone face-off with 11 minutes and 7 seconds to go. In the second period of a 3-1 hockey game, Wildcats with the advantage. Thanks to the two-man wrecking crew of Cale Primati and Charles Davis. 2 for Primati, 1 for Davis, and Davis assisted both Primati goals. We're just beyond the 6-minute mark of the second period. Owen J. Roberts with a 3-1 lead over Avon Grove from Oaks Center Ice, not far from the King of Prussia Mall and other local attractions. McAteer with a shot from center point blocked. Trying net front for the hat trick was Primati, but to no avail. McAteer tried to feed to Pupek. Puck stolen by D'Ambrosio. Stripped from him by Davis, opening the door for a Roberts 3-on-2. Primati tried to hit Davis on the give and go, but the puck skidded into the near corner, where it is recovered and lofted clear by Jacob Schindler. Pupek to Davis, starts the momentum from right to left again. Charles Davis's shot from 22 feet, blockered by Owen Elatar into the back netting and out of play with 9 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the second period. Avon Grove's given up 2 unanswered goals after the Brendan Chandler power play tally. And this stands 3-1. The Saunders breakout is turned back up ice left side by Oliveri. He drives forward, but Bacalao clears with plenty of time and space to work with. Jenna in the neutral zone throws the puck diagonally off the far corner boards, where Saunders recovers for the Wildcats. Bacalao's breakout pass was stick-checked slow, but protected by Tesoriero. Makia up the left side was slowed up by Fennessy at the top of the near circle. Puck rolled behind the Avon Grove cage. It's brought out in the far corner. Oliveri tries to shovel it clear, finding space after a couple stick handles. Now he floats it up ice, heads off for a change. Towler paddles the puck down. Stretch pass the other way. Up the middle with time and space was Grady Jones for his 20th of the season. Elatar made contact with the puck, but it rolled in over the goal line just. And it's now 4-1. Owen J. Roberts with 3 unanswered goals of their own. The desperation clear by Harrison. A hair late. As Grady Jones gets his 20th goal of the season. The 3 skaters we expected to hear from for Owen J. Roberts. Cale Primati, Charles Davis, and now Grady Jones. Well, by George, we've heard from all of them. Evan Foster tried to make it a quartet of goal scorers from the left point, but to no avail. We're just past halfway in this contest. Owen J. Roberts up 4-1 over Avon Grove from center ice. Pepe from center ice, not capitalized. Dumped the puck into the far corner of the Roberts zone where Bochansky recovers. Jones hits Armstrong on a stretch pass, but he was double teamed at the Avon Grove blue line. Tratovic gathers the puck in, skates it past Davis to try to get him out of the play. He sets up a 2-on-2, skies a shot from 40 feet into the back glass. Crossan brought down the rebound, but gave it away to Davis in the near corner of the Roberts zone. Davis beats Crossan, sets up Barone over the center. Delayed offside, now blown dead. As Davis played the puck inside the Avon Grove zone, well after Cale Primetti was ahead of the play with 7:15 to go in second period action. 2-on-1 for the Devils off the neutral zone draw. The shot from Brendan Chandler caught iron behind Towler. Gorman protects the rebound. Tretovic challenged by Davis. Barely holds the point. He swats it into the near corner, he does. Gorman's stick lifted by Bacalao, who angled Gorman off the puck ultimately. Davis couldn't push it free up the far side as Schindler kept the zone airtight. Net front feed to Gorman. He fails on the wraparound. Bacalao offers pressure, and Charles McAteer slams this off the near boards and out. Fennessy hustles back into the Avon Grove end to recover. He's slowed up through the middle by a reaching stick of Davis. Gorman can't enter, surrounded by 3 tan sweaters. Here's Primetti looking for the hat trick. Net front feed to Barone. Elatar up with the initial save. Gorman brings the rebound down. Inside 6:12 to go in the second period of a 4-1 hockey game. The Owen J. Roberts Wildcats got 10-5, 8-3-0 in the Pioneer Division of the ICSHL. Looking to hand Avon Grove their 4th loss of the season. Devils have 3 to make up. And 22 minutes and 45 seconds to do it. Dominic Tercy advances the puck to Chandler. He and Gorman lead a 2-on-2. Centering pass to Gorman, caught an Owen J. Roberts boot. And a tripping signal is given with 5:35 to go in the second. Henry Tesoriero, the culprit here, offered tripping at 11:25 in second period play, and that sends the Avon Grove Red Devils back to the Primo power play. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike and Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. Schindler, Tretovic, Demboski, Pepe, and Oliveri on to start this power play. A defensive-minded PP2 unit. Demboski to Schindler across ice. Johnny Pepe darts up the left wing board, sets up Schindler at the point. D-to-D pass to Tretovic, stepping up to the edge of the circle near side. He and Demboski trade places. Net front feed to Oliveri, camping out on the edge of the crease, didn't connect. Back to Tretovic it goes. He shoots. Oliveri lost his footing net front in the redirect chance, and the puck was deflected up into the netting, out of play. With 4:42 to go in the second period, 1:07 left on the Primo power play, and Kevin Vina spotting this faceoff outside the Owen J. Roberts line. Now the big guns on. Gorman, Chandler, Wilkins, D'Ambrosio, and Crossan. 5 forwards in the second half of this power play, trying to get one back for the Devils. D'Ambrosio and Crossan try to tie up Foster on his way through the neutral zone. Ian D'Ambrosio recovers the puck, plays it across far side to Nate Crossan. And he comes through traffic up the left wing boards. Crossan puts on the brakes at the far corner. To Chandler, back to Crossan down low. Now Crossan comes up to the top of the zone, floats the puck into the corner to Will Gorman. Cycle to Chandler, to Crossan. Ian D'Ambrosio, back high to Crossan it goes. Wilkins posts up net front, and Nate Crossan connects on the Primo power play. It's a 4-2 hockey game. The Devils are back within a pair. Looking at it again. Did Wilkins tip that or did Gorman tip that? They were both net front. But our vantage point doesn't tell the whole story on that. What we can tell you, it was born of the Nate Crossan shot from downtown Norristown. And with inside 4 minutes to go in the second period, and Drew Barone denied by Owen Elatar's right leg, it's a 4-2 hockey game. The Devils are trying to cut away at this Owen J. Roberts lead. Time and space galore for Will Gorman, 2-on-2. Gorman, cross-ice pass intended for Chandler, broken up by Davis, who pops back on his feet. Harrison throws his puck back in over the line. Primanti, the recipient of a Davis breakout. Now a give and go across to the right dot. Centering feed goes to Drew Barone, who crashes the net and into the net. Owen Elatar got plowed net front. And he'll regather his wares with 2:56 to go in the second period after that collision. Looked like contact was initiated by an Avon Grove player, so the faceoff's going to stay inside. Elatar dusts himself off. Kevin Vina shovels the excess snow into the cage, and play restarts to Elatar's right. Foster recovers in the neutral zone for the Wildcats. Jones can't get the puck in deep. Jack Demboski took it away. He brings it back to try for a more deliberate breakout. Kennedy couldn't maintain the puck. Big hit by Demboski on Bochansky. The Roberts faithful want head contact on that, but Demboski didn't lift up at all. The other way, Tersey got tied up by a stick. The Avon Grove faithful won a call there, but to no avail. So far, only 2 penalties this game, both against Owen J. Roberts. 2:01 to go. The clearing attempt from the Devils went into the netting and out of play. And now Demboski's heading off. Unsportsmanlike conduct, says Kevin Vina. So for the first time tonight, the Avon Grove Devils are headed to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. 2:01 to go. So this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill will take us nearly to the conclusion of the second period. Primanti tries to work the puck-loaded Jones, but it was taken away from him by Chandler and cleared. Pepe turns on the afterburners, forces the D-zone turnover, walks in close, net front feed to Wilkins, didn't connect. A-grade chance on the shorty, but Wilkins couldn't get stick on puck in the right angle. Cale Primanti up the middle. Bulldozes toward the slot, tried to flip the puck to Jones, but Jones was too far behind the play to connect. Hard slap shot from Tesoriero, caught and held by Owen Elatar with 79 seconds to go in the second period. Here's that 2-on-0, great forechecking heat from Johnny Pepe. Stealing the puck, stick handling pass pressure. Foster Wilkins came barreling in down the low slot, but ultimately couldn't get stick on puck at just the right time or angle on that shorthanded chance. Bacalao works the puck around the horn to Davis. Back to Bacalao it goes, one-timer from Primanti. Off the frame of the goal and into the netting with just under 1 minute remaining in the period. So the record shows it was announced at least to somebody. And play resumes to the right of Elatar. Jones's shot held on to by Owen Elatar here. And 7 more seconds tick off the clock. It came back in from Primanti to Jones. And Owen Elatar able to see that one the whole way through. Jones gave it away to Chandler, who cleared from just inside his blue line. 35 seconds remaining on the Demboski unsportsmanlike conduct minor. And Charles Davis works his way up the middle through traffic, flipping the puck to Jones up the right wing. This comes back to Primanti. And there's the hat trick. Cale Primanti gets his third of the game and gives Owen J. Roberts one for the thumb with just under 19 seconds to go. In the second period, now a 5-2 hockey game. That's twice now that Cale Primanti has gone top shelf on Owen Elatar. The third Owen J. Roberts goal of the second period and their 5th of the evening. 2 periods have gone by from Oaks Center Ice. And the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats head to the intermission up 5-2 over Avon Grove.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Watching the game or tailgating with friends? Score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no bigger crowd pleaser than Primo Hoagie's, made only with the highest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area and save yourself the prep time. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagie's on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your tray online at PrimoHoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back inside Oaks Center Ice. A mere 12 minutes from King of Prussia in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. We're through 2 periods. The Owen J. Roberts Wildcats lead the Avon Grove Devils 5-2. Cale Primanti, so far, the main character of this tale, with a hat trick for the Wildcats. Delaware Hockey Night brought to you by 412 Communications, the new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses, offering web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, multimedia solutions like the broadcast you're watching right now, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build bridges with the people you serve. Gorman, with traffic in front, left the puck back to Demboski. His slap shot from the right point bounces to the corner. He gets it back, stepping up to the half wall. Second shot into traffic was taken away by Bacalao. Thrown clear, and this will come back on icing. 34 seconds into the third period. Watching the game on Delaware Hockey Night or tailgating at Fred Rust Arena, whatever the case might be, score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no crowd pleaser quite like Primo Hoagie's, made with only the highest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area and save yourself the prep time. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Tesoriero's drop pass to Coyne failed to connect. Driving forward, Makia couldn't gain the puck in the low slot. It was taken away from him by Evan Tritovich. This cleared by Schindler, but it comes right back down on the stick of Makia. Looked like an L on our hand-scribbled notes sheet for this game, but there is no L to be seen in Makia. What there is to be seen, an icing against Avon Grove with 15:45 to go in regulation, and again a 3-goal deficit for these Red Devils to try to erase. Avon Grove fans will be back together again one more time this year. And we'll do it from the Big Barn, the Wells Fargo Center, in Broadway Joe's part of the world, South Philadelphia, as the Devils will square off against Salesianum in an afternoon tilt on the home ice of the Philadelphia Flyers. That'll be here on Delaware Hockey Night. And we certainly hope you can make plans to join us from wherever you may be. Take a late lunch break, watch from work. We certainly hope you'll be able to join us, if not in person, here on DHN TV. 2.5 minutes have gone by in this third period. Avon Grove's Jack Demboski launches the puck in from in front of the scorer's table. The follow-up comes from Demboski, far side, to Gorman. Double-teamed in the corner. He tried to connect with Chandler on the centering pass, but he was canceled out net front by the presence of stay-at-home defenseman Richard Pupek. This is cleared up the near boards by Bochansky. He gets the puck back. Chandler couldn't hold the zone. Armstrong swats this as far as the Avon Grove blue line. The counterattack led by Demboski, who couldn't protect after it was taken away and after his feed to Chandler was broken up. Jones barrels into the zone. Draws a holding penalty on his way in. And the Devils will head back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill with 3 minutes and 23 seconds gone. In this third period, and the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats up 5-2. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Bochansky tried to wrist one from just above the right dot, but he got poor contact on the puck. Puck out of play gives us a break in the action. .22 remaining in regulation. Draw to the right of Shane Towler. Owen J. Roberts netminder. Foster Wilkins, shot, blockered away by Towler off the Pepe setup. Solid 2-on-1 chance for the Devils, ultimately goes awry. Primanti's drop pass intended for Jones never connected. Davis throws the puck in from long range. Bacalao couldn't hack it in off a bounce net front. Davis, slap shot from long range, caught Bacalao's skate net front. This puck nearly was launched clear by Ricky Wright. In fact, did make it over the line. Davis's re-entry is called offside. With 12:37 to go in the third period, 1 minute remaining on the Schindler holding minor. And the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats still with a 5-2 lead over Avon Grove. Coyne brings the puck down just before center. Works it back in to the Devils zone. Close-up 2-on-1. Makia denied by Owen Elatar. Again, the Devils clear. Again, Towler paddles the puck to Pupak. He stretches this ahead beyond the reach of Coyne. Harrison turns it back along the near wall into the Roberts zone. Saunders driven off the puck by Crossan below the goal. Now Crossan double teamed, absorbs a hit behind the cage. And draws the penalty as Kevin Vina sounds the whistle with 11:58 to go. Looks like a hooking signal from him. Sending Jake Saunders to the sin bin. This coming at the 5:02 mark of the third period. So for 21 seconds, we will be 4-on-4. And then the Avon Grove Devils will get another chance on the Primo power play. Davis steals the puck from hit looming net front. Breakout finds Primanti. Across to an accelerating McAteer up the near dots. McAteer steered wide by both Harrison and Pepe. Johnny Pepe recovers the puck. He sets up Ian D'Ambrosio on the long pass. He corrals the puck just before the goal line, so there's no icing. Hit through the slot. Towler says no. Pepe couldn't track down the puck, and this is cleared off the far glass. Now a Primo power play begins for Avon Grove. They've got 80 seconds with the man advantage. 11:15 to go. Evan Tritovic working the right wing boards, and a 3-goal deficit to try to erase. Will Gorman couldn't control the puck at the right dot off that setup, bringing play back into the house, and the Wildcats clear. D'Ambrosio to Gorman. He's spun off his feet at the Roberts blue line by Richard Pupak, who played the body on him. Schindler got the puck from Wilkins, working the top of the zone. Across to Tritovic it goes to D'Ambrosio in the corner. Wilkins and Gorman are net front. Jacob Schindler walks into the dot. Shot turned aside by Towler. The follow-up from D'Ambrosio was off the wrong side of the cage. Scrap for the rebound in a congested slot. Wilkins tries to stick handle free of traffic. Back to Tritovic. Wilkins walks in up the goal line near side. Puck stick checked away from his control by Evan Foster. Final 10 seconds of this Avon Grove power play. The 5-2 lead of Owen J. Roberts remains intact. Gorman steered to the far corner as the power play ends. Leaves the puck to Tritovic. He launches a long shot in from center point off the back glass. Gorman again to D'Ambrosio in the far corner. Puck rolls below the cage. Trying to reel it in was Wilkins, but surrounded by Owen J. Roberts defenders, he had no options. Fennessy below the goal, or below the blue line, I should say. Clears while the others are in the midst of a change. McAteer to Tesoriero. Long shot from just inside the blue line, rang off the back glass, and this puck is cleared into the Avon Grove bench area. From deep in their zone with 9:24 to go in the third period of a 5-2 hockey game. Play resumed to the right of Owen Elatar. And after the puck was caromed behind the goal, Mason Hitt tried to set up Pepe, cutting up the middle. Nearly gave away the puck inside the zone. It's pushed forward by Wright, turned back the other way by Bochanski. Tesoriero launches this in behind the cage. Owen Fennessy backhands it to Tesoriero in the corner. Net front setup to Armstrong, failed to connect. Tesoriero fans on the puck as it works its way down low after Bochanski again protected the point. Tesoriero hassled by Fennessy in the near corner. Looks for a passing lane, sails the puck beyond the reach of Armstrong, who camped out at the edge of the crease. This is cleared but not out. Off the stick of Pepe. The long shot from Charles McAteer missed the near post. 2-on-2 for the Devils. Fast Johnny Pepe to Mason Hitt, who throws the puck in from long range. It's covered by Towler, and he holds for the break in action with 8:21 to go in the third period of a 5-2 hockey game. Owen J. Roberts with the lead. Sponsorship opportunities are available for the 2023-24 Delaware Hockey Night season. To learn more, email James at 412communications.com. We would love to have you on board, and we can assure you that your brand's name will be broadcast over a growing audience that extends well beyond Greater Philadelphia. We've had a presence in the D.C., New York, and Pittsburgh markets, among a few others, throughout the 2022-23 season. Gorman tries to stick handle past Richard Pupek, but was taken off his feet cutting through the slot. Chandler converges with Barone at the far corner. Barone couldn't clear. Demboski protected. Crossan double teamed through the slot, stripped of the puck by Primati, but he fanned on it trying to work the puck ahead through neutral ice to Barone. Back in came Nate Crossan. He gave it away to Davis. 2-on-2. Davis to Primati. Chandler stick checks him. Cross ice pass to Davis does connect. Schindler steps up to apply defensive pressure, coming to the final 7 minutes of the hockey game. The long shot from Bochanski, steered aside by Elatar to take away Barone's redirect opportunity. Schindler catches Callahan off his timing, plays the puck ahead to Dominic Tercy, who works it the rest of the way into the Owen J. Roberts zone. Gorman and company head off. Andrew Watson, under forechecking pressure, couldn't cleanly connect on the breakout. Tretovic back the other way. Shovels the puck past Jones. Here's Callahan with a shot from the outside of the near circle. Elatar with the stick save turns the puck into the near corner. 6.5 minutes to go. Wilkins clears. Vina says no icing. And the race was on for the puck up the near wall. Oliveri, though, couldn't get to it in time to prolong Avon Grove's attacking momentum. Foster and Coyne enter together in a 2-on-2 for Roberts. Foster, driven by an Oliveri shoulder check into the near corner, was separated from the puck deep in the Avon Grove zone. Tercy found Wilkins, 1-on-1. Wilkins chips the puck past Pupek, tried to deke past him, but lost his footing as the two made contact in the low slot. Delayed offside foils Kennedy's chance to work onto the offensive. So he gives the puck away. And the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats implement a dump and change. We're down to the final 5 minutes and 20 seconds of this contest. D-to-D pass McAteer to Saunders was broken up. The one-timer from Kennedy in the slot off that Ambrosio's setup was botched. Fennessy holds the left point. Gets the puck low to Kennedy. Pepe stripped of the vulcanized rubber by the other 36, Luke Armstrong. Wright hustles back inside his blue line to recover for Avon Grove, giving it away to Makia in the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Makia's shot was wide. Follow-up is in. It was Luke Armstrong with his 5th goal of the season, making this now a 6-2 hockey game. The Owen J. Roberts Wildcats, after edging away in the first half of the second period, have maintained the tone of this contest. Davis offside on Pupek's entry will bring play back into the neutral zone with 4.5 minutes to go. Crossan wins the draw. Barone drives forward. Harrison ties him up in the near corner. This is covered by Alatar for a pause in play with 4:17 remaining. Primanti steered to the far half wall by Demboski. Karam the puck low off his backhand. Chandler recovers. He tries to find Will Gorman up the middle, but that pass a little too hard for Gorman to handle. He and Saunders race the puck down to the corner. Nate Crossan joins the fray as well. Primanti walks this back up ice, setting up a 2-on-2 for the Wildcats. Schindler stick check the centering pass. Davis protects, sets up Primanti, and he boots home the convert to make this now 7-2 Owen J. Roberts. .342 to go. Elvis has left the building. And the Wildcats are going to try to run out the rest of the clock from here. Bochansky kept high by Pepe. Leaves the puck to Saunders, ricocheted off the near boards. Farnham couldn't shovel it past Schindler at the line. D'Ambrosio drives it back the other way for the Devils. Stolen by Farnham. Brought back into the neutral zone. Anthony Kuhn takes a check from D'Ambrosio, which nearly flipped him over the boards far side. D'Ambrosio clears the zone for the Devils. We work our way to the final 3 minutes of the contest. Hit to Pepe. Up the other way. This is cleared. There will be no icing. Alexander Makia. Cross ice pass to Callahan leads to the zone entry. Makia and Tercy tied up in the near corner of the Grove zone. Fennessy tries to extract the puck. So too did Tesoriero, but play is whistled to a halt with 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. Coming up on Delaware Hockey Night later in the week, on Thursday night, Salesianum and Cardinal O'Hara meet at the Haverford Stadium, game time 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday, we rejoin the University of Delaware Blue Hens Men's Division II team. They host Drexel on Friday. They host Maryland on Saturday in their regular season finale. We've come to the final 2 minutes of the game. Fennessy's clearing attempt off the corner glass goes into the netting. and out of play. Face-off will remain in the Avon Grove zone. Jones and Thompson took the draw to the left of Owen Elatar, and Matt Oliveri carries the puck up ice, but he was stripped of the puck right at the center line by Jones. Grady Jones gives it away to Fennessy. We come to the final 100 seconds of regulation. A 7-2 Owen J. Roberts win looks pretty sure. Fennessy's shot from inside the right dot was high and wide. Oliveri couldn't set up Thompson in the low slot. Ricky Wright holds the right point, dumps the puck low. Bacalao recovers for the Wildcats. He stick handles to try to draw Thompson out of position. The headman feed to Jones out of the zone, stripped and thrown back in by Thompson again. McAteer recovers below the cage. He cannot clear. Jenna holds the point and is bodied down by Jones. 1 minute remaining in the period. Ricky Wright recovers for the Devils on his own side of the red line. Oliveri wobbles the puck in, but gives it right back to Henry Tesoriero. Demboski forced to wait for two Devils to tag up before he can re-enter the Owen J. Roberts zone. He puts on the brakes in the far corner to try to draw two defenders out of position. His setup to Caleb Harrison bounced off the latter's stick and went back into the neutral zone. Gorman's re-entry, a Karam shot that rolls on its rib below the goal to the near corner. Back it comes to Gorman from Chandler. Gorman working below the goal. Chandler posts up net front. Crossan from just inside the dot shoots. Towler covers up for a break in the action with 12.9 seconds to go. 12.9 seconds that are effectively a formality, as Nate Crossan and Henry Tesoriero line up for likely the final face-off of the game to the left of Henry Towler. Or rather, Shane Towler, I apologize, who just had a terrific showing in net for the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats. And the Cats mob their netminder as they record their 11th win of the season. The final score, Owen J. Roberts Wildcats 7, Avon Grove Red Devils 2. Wildcats improve to 11-5 on the year. Avon Grove drops to 10-4. And as the traditional handshake cue at center takes place, we look at the Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game. Nate Crossan, 3rd star with a goal and an assist for Avon Grove. Charles Davis, the 2nd star with a goal and 2 assists for the Wildcats. But it was Cale Primati who stole the show tonight for the Wildcats. 4 goals of Owen J. Roberts' 7 on the night. That'll do it for us. From Center Ice in Oaks, Pennsylvania, for Broadway Joe Sindoni, for the entire DHN crew, Ray Catolo, Leighton Worthy, Curtis MacDonald, Rod Allums, Molly Jo Rosen, Josie Billett, Heavy Hill, everybody involved behind the scenes. James Witherite thanking you for your company. Delaware Hockey Night is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications, all rights reserved, and we'll be back on Thursday with Salesianum and Cardinal O'Hara from the Haverford Stadium, airtime 7:55 for an 8 o'clock start. Good night to you all. We'll see you again soon on Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by 412 Communications.